Whether you are a fan of the series, character, or design, Sephie comes across as a goddess with her voluptuous figure and gold accent. Since she is a queen, her design matches that vision. But if you are familiar, you would know that Freen could have stepped this up by adding her gold collar with a red gem, a veil to cover her face, or a long staff. But what we get is very lovely nonetheless. Overall, she has a really nice color scheme between the lights and the darks. I believe this has created her hips to be the biggest standout for this figure. Freen made a really good choice for her type of suit style being high over her hips and the color contrast between her black fishnets, this pale gray lilac suit, and pink hair being in the same vicinity. It is very eye-catching. As we see, she has a well-toned stomach that helps accentuate her bust even more with her hourglass figure. The folds in her suit above her left hip and in her groin area add the realism of fabric. Her breasts are lopsided due to her arm positions, making her right higher and left lower. I find this to be very alluring and more naturally realistic, even if her shape isn't. There is definition to her nipples, and the suit bust cups are low cut, revealing a hint of underboob. Despite the way it can appear, she is not cast off. As we move up to her small collarbone and upper chest, there is a noticeable contrast in size with the deep V-line. She has her white collar with a glossy pale lilac bow. Her left arm is slender, giving her balance as she is leaning back on her hand. The armbands are a nice plum purple that offers more variety in the color scheme. Her fingers are well sculpted and she has a light peach gloss on her nails. White cuffs with the purple button. Beside her right arm, we see some upper back with her lower cut suit. Her right arm is up, revealing her underarm, which does have points of definition, along with some upper back. Her arm is holding some hair up, gracefully in position, holding her pose, with her fingers having more definition. As we see from the back, she has a lot of hair. There are some seam lines, but it blends in well for her style of hair. It has been well sculpted. It has a beautiful wave, and I love how it flows all the way to a flat surface. Her hair is a lighter shade of pink that changes gradient as it flows to her hair tips, but the shading adds a nice depth to it. From the front, her hair is very well sculpted with her underbang upwards to its strands of bangs emphasizing around her eyes and face, along with her long strands going with the flow of her body, drawing more attention to her bust. It has so much flow and bounce to it, the movement in her hair is wonderful. There are some finely sculpted hair pieces and tips, my favorite being her cowlick piece in the front. There is some shading offering more definition. Underneath her hair, there is a gold headpiece with a little red jewel hanging from it, but it is fused and will not dangle. Her eyes are well done and lips have some gloss and slight blush on the cheeks. Her expression is a gentle happiness, pleased to accommodate those who wish to look upon her. It's perfect to go along with her composition that radiates her confident, seductive charm. Her headband and the outside of her bunny ears are a pearl glossy white with a definition on both the front and the back. The inside of her bunny ears seems to be the same shade of pink found in her hair. Back down to her tights, we see her thick hips and thighs, wonderfully sculpted with a slender knee and calf. Her high heel shoes are darker than her bow tie with a glossy lavender color. We do see her bunny suit exposing more of her bottom, as it is higher on her hips and pretty thin between her legs. There is also her textured white bunny tail that we can see popping through her hair strands. It has an enticing view from the back, which is fantastic to see for a long-haired character. Although this figure is very nice, she does have some very minor flaws. Near her groin area, there is one small speck that isn't very noticeable, and also on the inside of her bust cups. There is also a couple dark spots in the back bottom of her hair, but it will not be seen, and I can overlook that. Comparing her to her prototype photos, she is pretty accurate other than her hair appearing to be lighter, and her headpiece had a little bit more separation between her hair and the headpiece. I could also say that her bunny suit seems to be a gray base with highlights of a lilac purple rather than it being a lilac suit. Overall, she is a great figure, and I'm sure she would love to make it into your home too. Thanks for watching, and take care.